Let's just take in a breath and let's let the angels meet us right where we are. And thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, archangels and ascended masters, for the perfect grace, the perfect peace, the perfect love, the perfect joy that is here right now. We choose to see right now and to feel right now the collective love that exists on the planet, and to not be overwhelmed with that, but to feel the perfect amount of love that feels good to us. Light love, rich love, deep love, ancient love. We let that love exist within our bodies, within our energetic field, within our souls right now. And we let that love flow through us in a soothing manner. And we choose to let this love help to relieve the tension that we might have felt for the past several years or decades. And we choose to release the space of being afraid. And we choose to breathe in to all the peace that is here and the recognition of the higher good of humanity. And we acknowledge that higher good and let us exist in that right now. And we thank the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for all the good that is here right now. We choose to see good in everyone right now, even people we seemingly disagree with. We choose to see the good and to see the best in humanity and see the best in life. And we ask for grace and peace and love right here, right now. So if we could just breathe in, we're going to do several minutes, perhaps 5 minutes or so of just self-care. If we could let you relax right into the seat that you're sitting on, or what you're lying down on, just feel all that tension moving out of your body into the earth. And if we could feel Archangel Michael right here at your head, Archangel Gabriel at your ears, Archangel Raphael at your heart, Archangel Ariel at your back, Archangel Metatron at your hips. If we could just breathe in the angels you know, just letting this multitude of angels, this flock of angels, help release tension from your body right now. And let's notice this space right now and fully adopt this space right now where it's okay for you to let your guard down. It's okay for the angels to hold space. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be sad. Everything is okay. Everything is permitted. Everything is acknowledged. So we'll just breathe into that space. And let's indeed let these angels that know you perfectly and love you perfectly, letting them help you right now in all ways. And if we could very simply notice them, like removing spider webs from you, letting especially Archangel Haniel, the angel of grace, release any harshness that you might have witnessed or experienced, releasing any tension. And let's hand over to these angels anything that might sound like a threat and let them handle that. So let's just breathe in and just feel the fluidity that is here, the peace that is here, the love that is here right now, right now, right now. So we'll notice the angels right around us attending to our bodies, attending to our emotions, attending to our thoughts, attending to our energy field. And noticing them with incredible detail, releasing any tension from you and letting your energy field, your aura, be your own. And we'll notice in this moment all this goodness, all of this peace, all of this love. And let's, if we have a focus here, perhaps it being on your breath, and really feeling the angels taking care of you right now. And if we can notice what relief is like. And if we could notice Archangel Raphael, who's tending to your heart, him infusing like a gas pump, infusing love into your body, filling you up. And if we could feel your attention going to that activity of being filled up with love. And if we could notice all these angels working collectively from the bottom of from the soles of your feet, moving up your body, but to release tension, releasing tension in your little toe, to release tension in your feet, and for them to very minutely move up your body to release tension. Wonderful. If we could breathe in, we'll notice this flock of angels right around our body in our energy field. If we could feel also guides like the Ascended Master Jesus and Saint Germain and Kuan Yin and Kali, guides around transformation, goddesses of transformation, if we could notice them being with us all, and if we could notice every angel, but especially the guides, the ones who've had a human life also, if we could just breathe in and notice them breathing with you. And let's feel that collective breath. You and Jesus breathing together. You and Buddha breathing together. You and Kuan Yin breathing together. You and Saint Germain breathing together. You and Pele breathing together. You and Melchizedek breathing together. You and Martin Luther King breathing together. Let's just breathe in and notice you breathing with your ancestors, your loved ones, breathing with the artists who have nourished you, breathing with David Bowie, breathing with Ella Fitzgerald. Words that have filled you with joy. Just breathing and being filled up with all this goodness, all this nourishment. And if we could let all those breaths equal a space where you don't feel isolated, where you feel the opposite of that, where you feel included, you feel seen, you feel the value of your life and the value of all lives. If we could recognize the importance of your wellness and your well-being right now. So we'll just breathe in and we'll let this very focused collection of angels and guides and goddesses and masters tend to you in this moment. And in their tending, we'll let once again tension move away. We'll let any energy from other people that doesn't serve you, any negativity, any threats, any implied threats, any unconsciousness, let those energies move away. And in perhaps an intimate voice in the intimacy being with you and the angels and guides and goddesses and masters, but also with your own soul and your own well-being in your own life, if we could just breathe in, and if we could just say out loud, I choose peace. I choose love. I choose to see the best in humanity. I choose to be filled up with love in this moment. I choose to see the best. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe into all that. If we could note for a moment, um, with the breathing in with the different guides and goddesses, let's notice what is now inside of you. Let's notice there being more peace, more fullness, more wisdom, more hope within you. Good things being here right now. And that it is safe for us in this moment of intimate collection, intimate recollection of who we are, this intimate collection of guides and angels, that it's safe for us to relax and to enjoy the treasure of life. And not only to enjoy the treasure of life, but to share it. So if we could breathe into the richness that is here, the truth that you feel and see and hear and know right now, that all is well. That something great has been accomplished. And we let that greatness continue to inform ourselves and inform others. So if we could just breathe in and to feel this being a moment of reconstruction and addition. And with loving grace, if we could recognize how precious it is to be alive, how good it is to have our own energy, how good it is to celebrate, how good it is to recognize with graciousness everyone's experience, and to hold the space for the most people to join you in a space of celebration as possible, to recognize a world that we're creating where everyone tells the truth, where we're united in goodness and celebration, where we take care of each other, where we take care of the earth, we take care of children for real, where we create, where we express ourselves positively, where great things happen, that we're holding space for that eventuality right now. So we notice the energy of hope, we notice the energy of profound relief, and we notice what is present for us in that. So if we could breathe in with all these words said and just notice in the guides that surround you, the angels and guides that surround you, what they say to you, what they do around you. We'll just breathe in and we'll notice that. And if we could let that same guide, or perhaps a different one, to contribute the insight they'd like you to have. And if we could take a moment to very simply acknowledge that it's been hard for several years. It's been really hard to be a sensitive person for years now. Let's just take a moment to acknowledge that. And in that acknowledgement, let's let the angels especially help us out with that. And if we can notice in that acknowledgement that when things go wrong, we have the clarity of what is right and what we want. So if we could recognize that we are heading toward building a world where everyone is united, where everyone tells the truth, where everyone expresses themselves in positive and creative ways, that there are no more threats, that there's no more illness, including mental illness, that we take care of each other and we have ways to solve these things. We do. And that we celebrate, we thrive. That the children of their children have to ask, what was a gun? Why did people kill each other? Huh, that's weird. If we could just breathe into the space that we're creating of unity for all beings, and that you are participating in that right now. So we'll notice the generosity of not being in a fight, of being in this space of inclusion. As we witness a seeming division in belief systems and awareness, we see ourselves holding a space for everyone, an open door. We notice the relief that that brings to not be in a fight, and to know that intention works, prayer works, action works. That you know what works, you've just experienced it. And we celebrate all this goodness right now. And we let all the things that we do to support us, prayer, meditation, intention, groups like this, mudras, exercise, creativity, music, paint. We celebrate all these things, walking in nature, petting dogs, petting cats. We see all these things supporting us right now as we witness the good that is here. We recognize that it's safe for us to feel good right now, to hold a space of wholeness, to feel the generosity on the planet, and to walk with grace, to talk with grace, to view the world with grace. And to feel informed, including spiritually informed. Wonderful. So let us breathe into all that. If we could do two things, it may seem like a big thing. Let's let it be a simple thing like a breath. Let's very simply let any tension you've experienced the last several years be healed and repaired. Let's let that be like a wave of energy. And it might be almost like a blood transfusion of new energy, new information coming into your blood. We could just breathe in and let that wave through us. And if we could feel freedom, let's breathe into freedom in your ears of hearing good news, freedom in your eyes of seeing goodness and civility, freedom in your heart to love even more, including loving yourself even more, freedom in your mind to have new thoughts, fresh thoughts, freedom in your creativity, to know the intrinsic value of expressing yourself positively through dance, through words, through poetry, through writing, through painting, through song. Feeling the freedom in your body, including the freedom to feel joyful. Freedom to truly heal. Freedom to include. The freedom to fully be yourself. The freedom to fully utilize your intuition and all of your spiritual skills, to use all of yourself. The freedom to advocate for birds and children and whales and trees. The freedom to fully be yourself. So just breathe into all that. Fantastic. We'll just breathe in. And let's notice in this moment what you want to surrender, what you want to give up, in their words. Let's just notice that. Be that an energy, a belief, a feeling that you don't want to feel again. 100 things, one thing. Let's very simply just notice those surrenders. Surrendering conflict, surrendering drama. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe in and we'll notice you being filled up. There indeed being more room in this moment for more love, more insight, more things that you love to do, that you are cherished and held in the angel's eyes as precious. And if we could feel all these angels, our ancestors, guides, goddesses, and masters being stuck to us like glue, their wording, and just feeling all this goodness. And we celebrate this goodness. We celebrate this moment of manifestation and action. And we let the goodness expand. We let the peace that we're feeling right now be anchored in our soul to feel the expansion that is here. And we let that spread and ripple like water in a pond. And we celebrate this goodness that's here right now. And we thank all the angels that we named off by name and the other angels working with us and for us. We thank all the guides that we breathed with, all the masters that we breathed with, our ancestors that we share blood with and breath with, and the goddesses. We celebrate this enormous team, and we choose to celebrate also all of humanity right now, no matter what is happening or not happening. We recognize once again the unity that we're heading toward, which involves health and recognition, healthy relationships, healthy viewpoints, strong relationships. We celebrate all this right now. And with love and care and peace, we share this generosity and this generosity of spirit with the planet Earth, with all animals, including animals in our homes and animals outside of our home, including birds and whales. We celebrate the goodness right now. We celebrate all children currently being harmed. We know that that's going to end. For any adults being harmed, we know that's going to end. And we celebrate those endings in the beginning right now of more civility, where we choose to honor everyone. And we know this is so, and we act with grace. And we thank the presence of Mother, Father, God, and all the archangels and ascended masters. We celebrate the goodness that is weaving itself through humanity right now and bonding us. We celebrate the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity to be relaxed, to feel cool, whatever that means to you, and to notice that goodness is here and peace is here. And generosity and love, we quite simply and lovingly ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is.